Hello there guys, welcome back to me videos. I've got a bit more footage of Stevenage here. This was the day after we did the footage around the lakes. We went out again because we had some good weather. This bit here is down the Hertford Road. If you've just come out of Broadwater area, heading down towards Bragby End, this is down that part of the road of Stevenage. And we just, because this is not too far from where the lad stays with other family members, and we thought we'd get a little flashover of the golf course over here, and so you can see just on the outskirts of Stevenage. So we didn't go very long here, just a couple of minutes, just to give you a little view of the golf course and that, and then we went back into Stevenage, over towards near Monkswood and towards the sort of football ground. We did some footage around there, but this is the golf course near Broadwater. Right over there to the left, you've got that new housing estate, and if you go down the road down there, it'll take you towards the Sainsbury's, towards Great Ashby, and towards Sheppel. This is Broadwater here. My lad lives over this part of Stevenage there. That's just Broadwater. And right at the back there, you can just make out the sort of Glaxo sort of factory. This is another sort of newish part of Broadwater. And if you go further down that Hertford Road, it takes you towards Bragby End. If you turn right, you end up at Datchworth. If you keep going straight, you end up in Hertford. And that's the golf course, which is adjacent to sort of Bragby End, which is a small little village, I suppose, just outside Stevenage. So we're cutting this. We're coming down now. I just wanted to give you a little look at the this little bit here, because we just took the drone out and we thought, yeah, there's not a lot to show here, so we did a little bit, and then we went off to here, which is the field opposite the lakes. Then there's Monkswood right in front of you. That's the big woods we went into. So again, I took this up for a little bit, and then my son took it up for a bit. Actually, it's not Monkswood there. That's near the Valley School. Monkswood is to the left, which you will see when I swing the camera around eventually. So the lakes are right in the far background, which you can't really pick up here. I could if I went high enough, but I didn't really go too high. I'm I'm an old man, so I've got an old man's eyesight, so I don't like to go too high, and I like to keep my drone in full view. This is Monkswood, as you showed, and there's a town centre there at the back with the tall buildings. There's the Holiday Inn, and that bit there is I think that's the Rockingham Way area. So that's the Roaring Meg, which is at the retail park. And you're spinning around, and there's Stevenage Borough Football Ground. That's that, just there, you can see in front of you. And behind that is a bit more Broadwater, which will take you on, if you go in that direction, that'll take you on towards Nebworth. Yeah, well, whilst we were filming this, we had quite a few people sort of stopping and watching, trying to see where the drone was. I mean, we could see it because obviously I've got it in my controller, so I know exactly what it was. But we had people stopping and looking and saying, "Where is it?" And the people go, "Oh, there it is. Oh, isn't it high?" And I'm thinking, do you know what? I'm not even halfway the height it's allowed to go. It can go up to about 120 meters. It is allowed that high. And one day I will take it up that high, I think, especially if I take it back up Yorkshire and take it over the moors, so you can have a good view over the moors. I'll probably take it up really high for you. Yeah, there's the Rockingham Way again, and across the other there is Bedwell. Bit of lag again. The weather was a bit windy, so when you see the sort of video, like this is where my son took over here. This is his footage. As you when you get lag, the picture sort of jumps a bit, and it can't be helped because it works on Wi-Fi, so it works basically from your controller to your drone, and so occasionally the signal drops out. Especially in some areas, you get really bad sort of like Wi-Fi, and so some areas it's terrible to try and film. And you've got to make sure you've got enough satellites. You need a 12 satellite signals to be able to get a good GPS on it. But yeah, over there, that's Broadwater over there. And just over this way is Sheppel. This is Sheppel just there. That's where I used to live when I lived in Stevenage. And that there is that school down there is Valley School. I used to go to Collinswood School when I lived in Stevenage, and so did my lad. But when my lad went, it was a joint school with Barnwell, I believe. So it was like a joint school. Yeah, there's Stevenage Borough Football Ground. I don't follow football. I think they're in Division 2. And I think they're still in Division 2. I don't think they got relegated or anything, but I'm not sure. So I don't really follow football too much. But that's their ground there. I was thinking about taking the drone over it, but I just thought again, I don't want to, do anything wrong or upset anyone. There are rules with droning. You're not allowed to go over crowds of people. You're not allowed to obviously film around house areas because it's an invasion of privacy. And obviously, if they were in the ground training, they could look at that as an invasion of privacy. So, although the pitch looks like there's no one on it. But I'm just not taking any risks. This is the car park to the lakes. Sometimes they have a fair in Stevenage, and that's where it will go there, on that car park. I used to love the fun fair years ago. It's not the same anymore though. It's overpriced, and it's normally full of right Herberts. So, but when I used to go when I was a young lad, used to love the old fun fair. It was a really exciting time. We used to get a circus there as well sometimes. So there's a better view of the pitch. See the lag there? See where the cars are moving funny speeds? That is just down to pure lag of the because we've got some quite high winds now. The winds on this day were nearly getting towards 30 miles an hour up high, and we did have a not good to fly indicator on our thing, but once you're up, you just think, well, look, just got to be careful. Look at the lag. It does make me laugh. See, normally when we don't have any lag, those cars are moving normal sort of speed. But there we go. So I told the lad to bring it a bit closer home because we were losing signal, and that's another reason why you're getting that lag. But yeah, I wanted to put this little bit of footage up. It's not the best of footage, not as good as the one we got over the lakes. We had a better reception over the lakes with our Wi-Fi, but here you got to see that we're quite close to a retail park, so the Wi-Fi is going to be quite weak because all these houses and schools and retail parks take up all that Wi-Fi. So the higher up you are, the Wi-Fi is going to be a weaker signal. So that's why we got quite a bit of lag around here. But it's still a nice bit of footage of Stevenage. There's the part of the Valley School again. Like I said to the lad, let's just stay close to us because, I just wanted to not want a risk of the drone doing a self-landing in the middle of the road or something, or landing on a car. But yeah, there we go. This is sort of Stevenage, a bit more of it doing for you. I hope you did like seeing Stevenage from the air. It is a really pretty town. I think it's underrated. For a new town, look how green it is. And all this woodland. This is just one little park. There's loads of parks. There's Sheppelbury Park. There's loads of different parks in Stevenage. Next time I go up, I do tend to take the drone again and go to different areas of Stevenage. Even if I get a day bus pass and just go up to different districts in Stevenage, because you've got different neighbourhoods, and find a park and take it up, so you've got different views of the whole town. I'd like that because it's my old town, you see, so to see that would be really cool. That's me and the lad down there. You can see us standing on the edge near the car park. yeah, so there we go. There's some more little bonus footage of you for Stevenage. Like I said, it wasn't the best because we had a very, very windy day. So when you get a windy day, obviously your Wi-Fi is going to break between the controller and the drone, so you're going to get lots of lag. Well, there you go. The only way of fixing that really would to downgrade the picture quality to maybe 720 or 1080. At the moment we're on 2K.7 at 30 frames per second. You can take that down, but you probably get less lag. But no, we want the quality, nice picture. Anyway, guys, I'll let this video play out. It's only got a few seconds left. Thank you for watching. Look after yourselves. Look after one another. And I really hope I see you all soon.